This man is truly too pitiful. In a world where humans and dragons coexist, there slumbers a dragon inside every person. At a certain age, the dragon's soul will awaken. The one who summons it becomes its master. Others summon dragons as battle companions, but Jack's summoned dragon turned out to be a little girl. One day, Jack had a strange dream. Suddenly, he couldn't move his body. When he opened his eyes, he found a beautiful girl sitting on his bed. Frightened, Jack instantly woke up from the dream. At school, he became the subject of gossip, because at 16, Jack still hadn't awakened his dragon, while others had completed it by the age of 2.5. When he entered the classroom, the teacher explained that dragons are special beings. The star mark inside you is proof of being a dragon tamer, and a dragon will never allow anyone but its own master to ride on its back. But Jack was the exception. He could ride other people's dragons, so during certain activities, he often borrowed his best friend's dragon. Like in this dragon riding combat class, Jack rode his best friend's dragon to attend to avoid serious accidents during training. The rule was one-on-one battles between men. Lastly, the teacher emphasized that dragons outside of training must not be interacted with. Then the match was ordered to begin. The flying dragons easily overwhelmed their opponents, while our protagonist, running on the ground, was engaged in a basic offensive and defensive exchange. Though he had no flashy special moves, he felt genuinely happy just being able to fight. Facing his enemy's dragon tail whip, Jack leaped to create some distance. Unexpectedly, he crashed into Lisa, who was training nearby. Seeing things going wrong, the teacher immediately halted the battle. He gave Jack a brief scolding. Luckily, no one was injured, so the matter wasn't pursued further. Jack looked at the person he hit and apologized. She shouted that Jack was treating live combat class like a child's playhouse game. She mocked him for being this old and still not awakening his dragon, saying it had probably been stillborn inside. Upon hearing that, Jack instantly lost it. He dared Lisa to repeat what she said. She shouted it even louder and
今度行われるアリエスの桐生祭でお前が私より上位に入賞できれば今の言葉を撤回し謝罪もしよう
Jack found it quite interesting when he heard that and accepted the challenge on the spot, and so their duel was set. The day of the dragon riding festival arrived. To put it simply, it was a dragon riding race. Whoever reached the finish line first would be the victor. Though Jack had confidently accepted the challenge earlier, how could someone who runs on the ground possibly compete with someone who flies in the sky? Jack was well aware of this himself and figured he was sure to lose. He didn't want to push his dragon too hard either, so he planned to take a short rest in the forest. Suddenly, a gunshot echoed from deep inside. Thinking someone from the festival might be in danger, he went over and found two strangers. They immediately tried to kill him without a word. Terrified, Jack ran away at once, but he was much too slow and was quickly caught up by it. His path was blocked. At that moment, the ground beneath the enemy suddenly gave way. As the enemy was about to fall off a cliff, kind-hearted Jack grabbed his hand and saved him, but it cost him his own safety. He fell into the chasm. As he fell, he thought it was still worth it to save a life. But then, the Jade Dragon star mark on his arm began to glow when he touched the glowing orb.
竜じゃない。なんで人間が。でも確かに性格が反応して、この子が俺のバルなのか。